Hey everyone. Hope everyone's staying safe. I've been tweeting about this, but I think it's important to talk about because the media sure isn't. In case you haven't noticed, Democrats have been quite silent about a very credible accusation of assault against the likely Democratic nominee, Joe Biden. Biden was also on Meet the Press yesterday with Chuck Todd, and Chuck Todd did not ask him about it whatsoever. He was on CNN with Anderson Cooper on Friday in a virtual town hall. Biden was not asked about this accusation of sexual assault. There have been numerous credible accusations about inappropriate touching, and Biden has sort of apologized. Lucy Flores is the most infamous case of that. She is a Democratic politician, and this accusation, though, takes it to a whole new level. Right-wing media, left-wing populist media have been the only ones talking about it. Luckily, I saw Newsweek and Vox have picked it up, but the big media outlets, New York Times, CNN, not really hearing about it. Let me read from Newsweek, but also give credit to Ryan Grimm, my colleague, bureau chief of The Intercept, DC bureau chief, who wrote about this, as well as Katie Halper. Her podcast was instrumental in getting this story to light. So go check those out for the fuller context. But I really do want to talk about the media and Democratic Party reaction. So here's Newsweek's summary of the accusation. Last year, Tara Reade had been among a number of women to speak out about how Biden's behavior had made them feel uncomfortable in the past. At the time, Reade said she was still left disturbed by memories from nearly 30 years ago when, while working as a Senate staffer for Biden in 1993, the then senator would do things like put his hand on her shoulder or run his finger up and down her neck. Ugh. Other women told similar stories of shoulder rubs or nuzzling of their hair. Now, however, Reade says that during that same time period, Biden sexually assaulted her, pushing her against a wall and digitally penetrating her. Ugh. When she moved away, the former Senate staffer says Biden said he thought she had liked him. So, totally normal then to allegedly just penetrate a woman with your fingers. Just gross. And look, Me Too, I'll speak from my personal experience. Why this hypocrisy is so gross to me is Me Too had me realize things that I had just kind of brushed off and defended before, and realized that no, that was harassment. I didn't realize it was at the time. I defended the person at the time, and I defended them to my loved ones who were like, that doesn't seem right. And so seeing the hypocrisy on behalf of Me Too, and specifically Time's Up, where you read Ryan's story, they basically said they couldn't help Tara when she wanted to bring the story to light a while ago because Biden was running for president and it could be a campaign violation, which does not pass the smell test. So the fact that the people who were leading this movement are hypocritical about this is upsetting to me, because for me, Me Too was important in realizing my own self-worth and realizing harassment that I've been facing. So, Arwa Madawi of The Guardian really, I think, succinctly wrote about this hypocrisy and did it in a very fair way. She said, Reade's story may be impossible to verify, but this is the case with the vast majority of sexual assault allegations. It is nearly always a case of he said, she said, and it is nearly always the he that is automatically believed. The Me Too mantra, believe women, doesn't mean that women never lie. It means that our systems of power are biased towards believing men never lie. It means that it takes decades of allegations and scores of women coming forward for powerful men like Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and Bill Cosby to be brought to justice. All the mantra means is that you shouldn't automatically disbelieve women. You know who has talked publicly about the importance of taking women seriously? Biden. During the Brett Kavanaugh hearings, Biden stood up for Dr. Christine Blasey Ford, noting for a woman to come forward in the glaring lights of focus nationally, you've got to start off with the presumption that at least the essence of what she's talking about is real. And certainly the essence of Biden being inappropriate is quite real. It's been corroborated numerous times by other women. And so why would she come forward about this now? Especially now. Biden has a significant lead on Bernie Sanders. This coronavirus pandemic has completely taken away from the election, as it should, completely understandable. But Biden is the likely nominee. What would be the benefit of her coming forward here except to just tell her story, and the fact that she'd been suppressed numerous times in the past? So I believe Tara. I believe what she's saying. I believe that her experience is very real. Biden, of course, has the right to tell his story, but I'm extremely upset by the hypocrisy of the media and the Democrats, because they said they cared about women. But when it comes to Bill Clinton too, when it comes to Joe Biden, when it comes to their own politicians, they are extremely hypocritical. And if you talk about these accusations, it doesn't mean Biden can't defeat Trump. I don't think he can defeat Trump for many other reasons, but say that's all you care about. Men have been getting away with this for years, but you have to stand on your principles. And I know that's laughable when talking about the Democrats, but the media, at least, why are they not asking about it at all? You have a platform. Meet the press. You can talk to the potential Democratic nominee about this, and they chose not to. And the silence of legacy media and Democratic leadership is deafening. All right, guys, talk soon.